Hello, everybody. It is great to be here one more time. My name is Gary Fowler. I'm the CEO, president, founder of GSD, Get Shit Done Venture Studios, premier AI and quantum venture studio located in the heart of Silicon Valley. I'm a 17-time serial entrepreneur with several unicorns under the belt. I was on the original management team at Click Software, which was sold to Salesforce for $1.35 billion, and also Eva.ai, an AI HR tech company that I co-founded with Dr. David Yang. We believe at GSD that intellectual capacity is evenly spread around the world, but opportunities are not. And with that, I have an incredible guest today. I'd like to introduce Tevfik Altin, the founder of Materix Nanotechnology, a cutting-edge company pioneering nano-coating solutions for solar panels that are changing the game in energy efficiency and sustainability and making our world a little bit better place. Tevfik brings a rich background from supply chain leadership to high impact entrepreneurship and is excited to dive into his journey and the future of clean tech technology and his initiative to make the world a little bit better place. So with that, Tevfik. Hey, Tevfik, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks. How are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit about it. Did you go to school in California or where did you,
Yeah. Actually, I graduated from USC, from industrial engineering. Lived there a couple of years. It was fun and nice.
and then where do you live in Turkey?
In Izmir, it's on the Aegean coast.
Oh,
Third biggest city in Turkey.
is it close to Khmer?
No, not really. It's about if you want to drive, it's just about 6 7 hours. You have
Oh
to
wow, I
travel.
didn't know. Wow, I've been to was it Budrum and Antalya and
Yeah, Bodrum is closer. It's about 3 hours.
my great grandmother was born in Turkey, and
Really?
yeah, and my grandfather too. So they actually moved to Egypt after the fact,
Oh, okay.
and but they were born in Turkey. Anyhow, no, it's great to have you here. So tell us a little bit about it. So first of all, how was it culturally going from Turkey to California? Because you're going, I'm not sure you're going to be surfing and all that in Turkey and have that kind of different kind of mentality. Was it interesting for the transition? Was it much different? A little different?
Yeah, I mean, it was an adventure for sure, and because I moved to LA when I was 18 with the college, so uh, I mean, thinking about it now, it was very fun and a nice experience, but it was different because it was basically completely different from what we had here, uh, and LA, as you know, it's more relaxed, like laid back culture. So uh, yeah, but we adapted there also during the time while we were there, and spent nice time.
And so, what kind of like? Tell me, what was one thing you thought, boy, this is a lot. be- Besides Domas and all those kind of things, what was different that you said, wow, this is entirely different than we have what we're doing in Turkey?
Well, the weather is nice in LA. I mean, in Turkey where I am at, the weather is also nice. But everybody in LA used to wear like shorts and flip flops, and like it was kind of weird when I first saw it there, with big cars, like big plates when you go to eat. Everything is bigger, big houses. So while observing those things, it was kind of interesting back then. But then
Yeah,
I
that's
liked,
what's that?
but then I liked it.
Well, the thing is, when I used to go to Turkey, so I lived in Russia for a while
Hmm.
before 2015, and I used to go to Khmer and Antalya and Istanbul, and I would fly down. I actually liked it. It was nice for me. It was um, although when I was in Khmer, it was kind of strange because not a lot of people were swimming, and I like to swim, so I would go out and swim around, and um, yeah, it was interesting. I liked it actually. It was nice, and it didn't seem that dissimilar to California for me. Although the water was really clear and a bit warmer than it is in way warmer than California
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, California, uh, when you swim there, you don't see the bottom of the sea. But in
Well,
Turkey,
and there's something swimming in there, and it could be
yeah,
25 feet long,
yeah,
and
yeah,
shark.
yeah.
I,
It's
I was up in Santa Cruz, so I took my daughter up there, and we rented some kayaks,
uh-huh.
and we got into the water, and we're into the water in these kayaks, and they had just had a whale breach, right, not too far from the pier. So anyhow, we're in there, and the hair in the back of my neck went up, and I'm with my daughter, and I said, I don't know why that's done this, but I know one thing: nothing good. You know what I mean? So I said, let's kayak back over to the pier. So we go over there, and what happened is a couple of days later, I heard there was a great white that grabbed a kayak, and I'm
Yeah,
really glad it wasn't me.
I'm personally scared of sharks. I won't, you know, skip that. When I first went to US, when I was in high school, I went to visit San Diego, and while we were just visiting the beach, walking there, I saw like dolphins, like, but they were like just like 10 feet away from the shore. So like it was even a shock for me back then because uh, I mean in Turkey we don't, okay, we have dolphins but we don't see them while we're just watching the sea from the beach. So and back in LA, yes, I was aware of those sharks, and it was kind of scary when I went to the ocean back then.
The thing is, you kind of get used to it, but you're right. You were, yeah, actually, it's way worse in Florida. I'm down in Florida at my house in Palm Beach right now.
Yeah, you have alligators there also.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see them. You don't get, I mean, that's honestly, you get used to it. They got like 2 million alligators here. And when I ride my bike at nighttime, I see them a lot, a lot,
Really?
yeah, a lot. And you just, you don't get stupid. You don't go down like to get close to them so that they can, grab you. You just, you observe them.
Yeah, but people, I think people there are used to live with those animals, so kind of respect each other in their own areas.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. It's like the sharks. Some people like to go scuba diving out in Santa Cruz and off the coast of San Diego. It's just, it's kind of murky. And so when
Yeah,
it's murky like that, it's like you don't know what's under there, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's something I don't like. I want to see what's around.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about it. So let's go back to the beginning. What inspired you to start Materix Nanotechnologies? What drove you to do it?
Uh, Actually, I mean, to be honest, we started Materix with a partner back then. Uh, it was the initial project was her idea, but then she didn't want to go on because of her personal reasons, and it was very, very, very early stage. So then I took it over and made the progress, developed the product, uh, and all those things. Back then, when I heard the project, I wanted to join in as an investor. But then I found myself in a position of a founder throughout the time.
I've been there like that myself. We get into a situation with partners and, things take another direction and you just keep plowing forward. That's part of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Uh, you've worked in purchasing, operations, project management before you've done Materials. How did those experiences really shape your mindset as a founder?
Yeah, I mean, I worked in multinational companies before, uh, in all those operations. It was basically people relations, purchasing activities or project management. It's all negotiations and reacting with people and trying to understand the problems and trying to find solutions to them. And this is basically similar for startups, because when you're founding a startup, you have the differences, you have many questions that you have to answer, and you have to find many solutions, but you're on your own. When you're in a company, you have colleagues, you have directors, you have people you can consult to, but here you're on your own, so you have to create a team, you have to find nice people who can help you. It's all like that.
Yeah, no, it's ups and downs and ins and outs of running a
Yeah.
built company, and you look at it, and that's the joy of it, because you're the one that controls the destiny. And if you make a mistake, you own the mistake. If you
Yes.
win, you win, right? And you're
Yes.
always making decisions. It's real interesting, and you're pivoting all the time. I've been involved in startups for 39 years in Silicon Valley, and you get used to it. It's kind of like you were talking about the alligators and stuff. You just get used. You
Yes.
And alligators can be a nice thing as long as you're not too close, right? The same thing
Yeah.
with
Sure.
you just
Sure.
don't want to get near the jaws. The same thing with the startup stuff. It's one of the things that people do is they get afraid, and then they kind of get paralyzed. And you can't be afraid doing a startup. Sometimes you got to make some decisions, and you got to do it. If you don't make the decision, nothing good happens. Either way.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, uh, you take actions and there are consequences. So you have to uh, follow a path that you believe is right. It may be wrong. You may, make wrong calls and wrong decisions, but you're on your own to fix it and find solutions again. And if you want to walk this path, or you can just quit, it's always an option.
Yeah, well, that's yeah, quitting's easy though. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that quit, right?
Yeah.
Uh, can you? I'll tell you. I have a friend that went down through and started a company. He sold it for about over $10 billion. But at one point in time, we were in his office, and he said, "I don't know if I'm going to make it. I haven't raised money. I've got 40 people now working for me. I didn't even put a sign on the door because I don't know if I'm going to be around." And then he ends up selling the company for well over $10 billion, right? And I was there when he was talking about it, and I've seen this time and time again, right? So in Silicon Valley, in Palo Alto, where we are, uh, it's funny because Otter.ai was built in our office. So Otter, Robinhood, Musically, TikTok, uh, MariaDB, we're all in the same office together. And it was
Oh,
interesting because they're coming up and, I don't know if this is going to work. What do you think? Right. And like now, these companies, I just talked to my friend at Otter. He's well over, it was called AI Sense before. He's over 100 million in ARR already. Right.
oh,
And
that's
it's just, you got to believe in your dream. And if you don't believe in it, and then the other thing is you got to help each other, right? You got to talk, and you got to have somebody to talk to
sure.
and get some opinions, because if you don't do that, the nothing good happens. You got to keep testing it. Anyhow, walk us through this Materix nanotech coating technology and why it's so important for solar energy systems. And are are you generating revenue today with the company? What kind of revenue are you generating?
Yeah. Okay, I pitched this like probably hundreds of times, so I'm I'm prepared. The Basically the nano coating is specifically designed for solar panels because due to dust and dirt accumulation on the solar panels, you lose energy efficiency. There are ways to solve this. You can clean them with manpower, or you can install robots to clean them, but these are costly. We started with an intention to find a um, passive cleaning system for these solar panels, where you just coat it for once, and it stays there for a couple of years, and then it increases the anti-reflectivity, meaning the cells can receive more light with the light transmission, and then the surface stays clean for a longer amount of time. Therefore, it reduces the amount of energy you lose due to dust and dirt accumulation. So that's where we started. Uh, our product is a hydrophobic solution, which is pretty durable based on tests, and it can increase the energy efficiency between 2 to 6% by verified by test results. So we are, yes, generating revenue right now. We been working on the R&D for 2.5 years. This year we started sales, and right now, actually, Materix is um, serving not just solar panels, but also auto care, marine care, home care with more than 15 different kinds of products. And we are in huge retail chains in Turkey. Also B2B, on the B2B side with big corporates here. So yeah, it's we are on the verge of starting our growth, let's say.
No, that's fantastic. How does your encoding improve solar efficiency in extreme conditions like snow, dust, or ice?
Yeah, uh, it actually with tweaks to the solution, we are able to provide ice resistance, snow resistance. Uh, we will uh, provide this product, offer this product to power transmission lines towards the end of this year, and also to um, wind farms to reduce the ice accumulation on those on their wind turbines and also on the power transmission lines. Uh, yeah, so we can customize based on the customer's needs the product. So it can be ice, it can be snow. We can customize it.
What makes your technology stand out compared to current solutions that are out there today or competing coatings?
Yeah, our coating is hydrophobic. There are other coatings, hydrophobic coatings for solar panels. We are fluorine free. Our product is not toxic to the environment. Actually, we are considered as an impact startup. Therefore, all the products that we manufacture here in our place is actually um, how can I put this? Is not harmful for the environment, let's say.
Hmm.
Uh, and all these products work on the best performance way possible.
You recently secured investment from Decacorn Angels. Oh, I like the name of that. That's the first time I've heard it. And what was the journey like? And what do you look for when you're looking for strategic investors? What's
Uh,
important for you?
Actually, let's start with our previous round. We actually closed another round before that.
Hmm.
Uh, in that round also, and with this ongoing round, we are looking for investors. I mean, this is a classic for most of startups. So we are looking for investors that can help us with not with just money, but also with their network, with their mentorship, uh, with their friendship in certain cases, uh, because it's a tough path, and you need lots of support to make things work. So we are close with our investors. We talk often, and try to. I personally try to understand and evaluate their opinions, and I care about their opinions also.
You've gone down through and you've had some high level discussions with Tech Istanbul and with Mayor Ikram uh, Imamoglu.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
How important is public private collaboration for deep tech startups in Turkey?
That project is probably one of the first. Uh, we were involved. We were among the selected startups in Turkey to carry out this program. Uh, Actually, uh, I would like to hear thank to the organizers of this event also. It was important because government side is also uh, government is also another side of this. I mean, you have B2Bs, but also you have B2 government projects. So the startups usually don't have any idea how things works in the governments. Uh, so with this project, we are actually our aim there is to uh, provide make Istanbul city a tech capital. We started with that initiative, but uh, we are it's a long path. because Istanbul is a great city. It's one of the most well-known cities in the world. So uh, we are seeing if we can take it to the levels of like London or Hong Kong, all those things. Uh, it was a nice experience to meet with them and talk with them and understand their needs. And we also got a chance to work on POC projects with the government. So it was fine.
No, that's fantastic. So, you know, not, question: what's the biggest leadership lesson you've learned since transitioning from corporate to a startup? What kind of leadership lessons? How much, I remember when I did some work with some corporations, we had meetings to have meetings, right? And they were a waste of time. But how do you transition? How do you lead now in a startup compared to being in corporations?
Yeah, the corporate. I mean, corporations are uh, organizations that depend on lots of decision makers. I would say, based on my experience. But here things move faster, and in Matex we move probably the fastest. I mean, I'm talking about just deep tech and chemistry related, because we try to attend to the customer's needs uh, faster. We want to find solutions to them, effective and faster. So I would say the most important difference I experienced is that, and I try to apply it here. And I don't know if it's a leadership material, but I think it makes you understand how you want to move this business to the future.
You know, so what's next in the next, if you look in the future, the next 12 to 24 months, are you targeting expansion into new markets or verticals? Because it sounds like this is a global product.
Yes, actually, we recently started exporting our products. We are in close negotiations with multi countries, creating distributorships from Latin America to the Middle East. Uh, we definitely want to expand, and this expansion probably will need a um, hub, let's say, maybe a sales hub or a warehouse. We haven't decided on the location yet, but maybe Europe, maybe US. But in the next 12 months, hopefully, the expansion of Materix will start.
Now that's fantastic. And so one of the things, Tafik, is how do you stay ahead of trends in nanotechnology and renewable energy innovations? Because I'm in Silicon Valley a lot, and I hear a lot of things because I'm with people that are, with some of the top companies. But how do you stay ahead of it so that
Uh,
you're that cutting edge?
yeah. We are in close relationship with the universities here in Turkey, which have great professors. We are getting help in certain situations from them. Our team is capable of managing the R&D by ourselves at the moment, and we are trying to follow up the literature for deep tech chemistry, let's say, and we are getting help. Uh, we will uh, we will implement the AI solutions to our company in a way we will be able to um, customize and formulate faster with the AI. We will be implementing that actually within the next 3 months. So all those things, we are trying to stay afloat and keep up with the great work done by the world.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're more than staying afloat. You're leading the pack, and that's great. Tafik, thank you for sharing your journey, from your early operations background to revolutionizing solar energy with Materix. And your passion for clean tech and innovation is contagious. And it's great that you're doing that. And I love your story that you shared. And we keeping a close eye on your journey And if you want to stay on after the show, we can speak for a few minutes. And to
Yep.
all my viewers out there, thank you so much. We're approaching 1.4 million views on GSD Presents Top Global Startups. And thanks to all of you, we've now hit over 1,400 podcasts. And again, thanks to all of you for making it possible. Remember, stay happy, stay safe, and stay healthy. We'll be back again soon with another exciting edition. My name is Gary Fowler, and I'm the host of Top Global Startups, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. If you like it, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more editions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gary.